I haven't done it for a while, but as I said, I've been in hotels, stuff like this. But after 3 weeks full times in a hotel, I kind of run out of money, and I'm again in the car for tonight. Um, I hope I will fix it somehow shortly, but I don't know. It's going to be a few days for sure. So here's the deal. I figure out why sometimes when you are evicted, for instance, if you have disputes with real estate, you have as I said, people take the banks take possession of your property, and then they sell it. When they sell it, they take their money. Then you have small amount of money left to you. But sometimes we see, in my case, it's very long time until you get this money. First, you have a choice. You have to hire a company that it's about will take about 20% of your income from this deal. It can be a big money. It can be really big money when we're talking about real estate. And then what you have is another thing. You can wait, like I do. They take the money from the court, like for instance from specific court of a county, and they have to deposit to the state where the transaction was done, like Georgia, Utah, or any type. But then you have to go claim unclaimed funds. Okay, so when they are in the state, it's much easier because you deal with the governments. You have, for instance, Georgia, and you have governments from Utah, so you do transactions actually between two states. Get yourself a lawyer. But if you do transactions before your everything is settled, like went to state, it's still in the court, like a Fulton County or any other county in the United States. As I said, they can steal your money because there's a system set up that actually you do not get involved yourself. You hire somebody. Usually, it's a company. They do it really smart. Uh, there's no when you are trying to collect your money, the company that does it, it's not in your state when you are. So there is some kind of a trick is played. For instance, for instance, like I live in Utah, but there's no company that does it in Utah. You have to hire somebody either from Colorado or from Georgia or from any other state that it's close and has connection with the thing. Okay. But this is the danger is. What danger happens is they simply can steal your money while you do this. So it's done on purpose. Why? I think the governments of the states knew the uh, knew um, that this law is coming. This law is being prepared for homelessness for a very long time. Okay, and when you have this thing now by new law, they can simply some people can be arrested. They're harassed. They're de facto they're being evicted from the street this time. They're being kicked out in order to de facto don't let them live anywhere. And this is what the law says. They will there's a private property. For instance, if there's no more uh, like Walmart. Currently, I'm in the Walmart parking lot, but I'm thinking of leaving it soon because I still haven't seen the cleaning machine, the cleaning car yet. There's a car that does cleaning the parking lots. If they show up, they will call the cops, or if there's a security comes, they will call the cops. So what they do, those type of private spaces are being made less and less available to with the situations like this. Okay, before it was very easy. You park in your car where the uh, Walmart is, and you don't worry about it. That's why a lot of people do this. Uh, so, uh, so what happens is, as I said, the new law, for instance, let me kind of do it step by step. For instance, you got in trouble financially, the bank takes over your property. They kick you out, they take your property, and they'll sell it. But you are on the street because you wait until this money that the county sold your property and whatever is left, it's due to you. Okay. It can take months. For some people, it can take a year. Okay. So what happens in this case? You ended up being homeless. And suddenly this new law comes up that will make you in a way a vagrant for just sleeping in your car. And people who have van life now, all those videos that you see, van life, blah, 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 they will turn into bullshit because those people will not be let live normal life. You see, honestly, I'm retired. I am retired. I need more money a little bit, and I'll be really good. But and I need a bigger car as well. If I can do that, I will travel until my health is good. Even though I'm 60 something years old, 63. So what I have is, uh, um, so what, as I said, had happened is you are, uh, in case if you get arrested, this is why it's done. If you're arrested for vagrancy, uh, even though you have money in the bank in some county that is simply being delayed, it's done on purpose. They delay it on purpose. This way, they will arrest you and then take those money for expenses. They keep you in jail. It's in a way uh, jail industrial complex with the law that they wouldn't care if you have money and you didn't get them, and you can say, oh, you see, they don't pay me my money, I am waiting for my money, please assist. No, they will not assist you, they will simply put you to jail. Then they will still write every expense you have there, and then they will take your money to cover those expenses, and you will never have your money from the property. This is what the deal is. This is a system set up. When the law makes you criminal and puts you in jail, and your hard-working money that you can wait for a very long time after losing your property in foreclosure, they will take those money and pay up the jail industrial complex for your life there, which can be miserable. You see what I mean? So this is the whole point. They evict you, they take your property, they sell the property, and then there is a big piece of it left. But they keep it on purpose in order for you to become homeless for a long time and get in trouble with local authorities where you are. And then what can happen, as I said, they can put you in jail and they take this money that you have from your property and take it in favor of local governments. This is why it's done. So it's de facto you are being robbed. And it's not just me or a lot of people. I'm not anywhere. As I said, I'm in the car and we'll try to navigate stuff, but this is what this law will do. It will simply take your well-earned money. The law will make you a criminal, and then they will take this money to cover expenses after you're named to be criminal. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. This is what I want to say. I don't read when I talk before I finish my in a way, I call it a lecture, a few minutes lecture. I do not respond to any stuff you write down here because I cannot. It kind of takes my direction of my thinking in a way. So I will see. Let's see what you have here, guys, from the beginning. Hello, Lily. Hello. Okay. Uh, Arizona is the same thing. Arizona, but by the way, it's really hard police presence. The even in the parks, in Arizona parks, in state parks. Um, what's your first thing you do when being gangster? Keep a good record. The best. You said it here. Should they document? Of course, not just document, but try to document visually, like do videos and things. Anyway, yeah, you have to keep shitheads at bay. You have to park in the safe places. I cannot understand what you're writing. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm retired, so for me, it doesn't matter. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not familiar with this terminology. I'm talking about the guy whose name Woof Woof. America First. Okay. Hey, everybody. Well, anyway, if you're interested in this, subscribe. I will try to do videos again. As I said, with me, gang stalking as mostly is over. I know where my father's impulse technology went. I know people who stole it. I know who killed my father a long time ago. Um, so with me, the only thing is those people have really big power and they can affect banks. They can affect kind of made play their games, organizations, government organizations, and so on and so on. So as I said, I've been told a lot of stuff a long time ago that I can have my citizenship taken away and deported and shut up somewhere. So that's what it is. And you see how they deport now? If they take your citizenship, they can deport you to Africa, which is bullshit total. But anyway, the my point is that, as I said, for me, gang stalking as event that took so long time, it's pretty much over. The only thing, as I said, it's people don't want to pay me what's my money are, and they try to do it everything possible to uh, not to. So they will do certain tricks. This is still considered to be gang stalking, but as I said, the major gang stalking for me is over. I know where's my father nuclear patent is. It took me uh, 80, so it's 45 years. Imagine that. I've been through this 45 years. And when at 42 years, my mother died with suspicious circumstances. So my point is, uh, it's a really big burden. It was really big burden. There's not much you can do about it. So, all right, guys. Thank you. As I said, who wants to subscribe? And I see there is still kind of a low life scam here. People try to say stuff that it's really ugly. So there's people, as I said, there's a lot of people with no culture or never been raised proper way, which is kind of a sorry for them. Anyway, I usually simply ignore them. Okay, thank you, guys. You have a good night. Here is 15 minutes after 2.